we always have goals and we have expectations. But what I think is always important for our young women is that I don't ever expect them to do exactly what they did last year. I tell them this is a new year, this is clean slate, that's done, right? And so because I don't want to put those expectations, because I think that sometimes that can actually hinder performance. And so while we do have goals that we want to be a national champion this year at the end of the season, that's always our goal, and we want to get back to the College World Series. Returning this group is obviously going to be key, and I think that now they've had, they're going to have at the end of this season 4 years of playing with each other side by side. So with that talent coming back and being able to play with each other again this year, you do have high expectations for them. But at the end of the day, what I tell them is my expectations for you every single day that you come out here, that you compete, that you work hard, that you challenge each other, and that you go home better than you left.
I think for the team, instead of focusing on obviously winning the national championship is a goal, it's important, it's something that we're really striving to do. But I think as a team this year, we're really hoping to kind of stay unified, to stay within ourselves. I think the last couple of years, we've really put the national championship on a pedestal and we have lost track of the journey. And so I think this year, as a team, we're really hoping to enjoy the journey, just take the next step, take the next pitch, the next ground ball, whatever, just to take one step at a time and just enjoy every step that we get, to be grateful to be on the field, to even at practice, every game, just to kind of have that attitude of gratitude that we get to be here and we get to be a team and just kind of love each other and love the process.
Definitely taking, as a senior class, meeting outside of practice or games and really building that relationship. The closer we are, the more that we can help the people under us, and I'm just really excited to, we have all been on the field together most of the time since we got here. And it's just an opportunity, the closer we are, the more we communicate, the better we'll be.
At our first team meeting for the season, we really talked about how this year is dedicated to Coach Margie Knight and her passing last summer. So we talked about her story of the sequoia trees that she always brought up, how these trees that are hundreds of feet tall, the roots are only 5 feet deep, and the reason they stand is because they hold on to each other and they can withstand anything. So we're really bringing that energy into this season.
There's so many of them. I have to think about that. I think Lauren has started off the season really, really strong last year and then picked it back up at the end. Got some good expectations for her. Madison Ledham. And I think that she's probably one of the most underrated kids at her position in the country. She plays a heck of a third base. She's solid there. You can kind of remember at the end of last season, she went on a roll. Was kind of quiet throughout the season, but that's who she is. She does her job, she's clutch, she makes the plays, and I guess sometimes you just expect that from her, so it's not flashy or anything, but behind the plate, Emily's got a year under her belt now. She's certainly developed a lot as a leader, so I think that's going to be key for her behind the plate. Megan Reed, another little quiet person that just does her job. Not flashy, doesn't hit the big long ball, but man, she just gets the job done in those clutch situations. And obviously we got a couple freshmen I think that are going to be really big.
I think I've been reflecting so much, especially after Coach Knight passed, just how special it is to be a part of this team and my class, and for all of us to have gone through all of these things together. The word that comes to mind is resilient. I think as freshmen, when COVID hit, we had to make a choice to be resilient, to not let this affect us negatively, to learn from these experiences, while also growing throughout the last 3 to 4 years that we've been here now. And so I think resilient really comes to mind when I think about going through COVID, having all of the success that we've had, while also balancing all the hardships that we've gone through too. And so it really is such a special feeling to know that we're in it together and that we have each other's backs, especially my class. Now that we've been here, we are the seniors, we are the leaders on the field and off the field. And so I think it's really cool to know that I'm a part of something so special and something that I'll never get back either. And so I think just living for the present, being in the moment, just enjoying every chance that I get to be with these people and my teammates every day.
I'm excited for many reasons, not just because of the talent that we have returning, but when you get to do what you love every day, it's never a dull moment.